for anything better?
No, I must admit I did say to the guys yesterday I'd like a birthday present and that would be to win today. So I got what I asked for. Doesn't happen very often. It was a nice birthday present.
And just in terms of taking these points to the Super Sixes, I mean, how important is it from flexibilities from the next group?
I think it's important for us to finish at the top of this of the section here, which means we have to take as many points as we could. We knew coming into this World Cup there was going to be a lot of tough games, but the real big games, if you wanted to get to the next World Cup, was to beat Sri Lanka and the West Indies. So for me, winning today was a huge thing, it's huge for us as well. But I've just said to the guys in the change room, we had a clear path in 2018. We only had to win the last game and could have been at the World Cup and they messed it up. So we've got to make sure that we don't let this win go to our heads. We've still got to do the job. My original job when I came in was we want to win every game in this World Cup qualifier, and that hasn't changed.
We've asked a couple of people what's going so right with Zimbabwe cricket, and the answer is David Houghton. David Houghton is here. Can you tell us what's going so right with Zimbabwe cricket?
Yeah, it's hard for me to sit here and take credit for the way our guys are playing. I think what I've given to the guys is a little bit more belief in their own ability. I said right from the start when I came in to the guys that there's so much more quality and depth and skill in this team than there was in the days when I played. And all we needed to do was get it out of them. And for that to happen, they had to start enjoying what they were doing at practice, have real quality practices and enjoyment and fun in it, and also have some enjoyment off the field as well. So I've tried to show the guys a fair amount about life. Go to game parks, go do some fishing, go and see some lions, go and see some elephants. It's not just all about the humdrum and day in, day out cricket. And I think that's what I've managed to do, is actually bring a relaxation to the guys that allows them to bring out the skill that they have. And I think we're seeing, every game we see these guys play, somebody comes to the party, some skills. It's not just a one-man band, we've got skill all the way through the team, and it's good to watch.
Coach, my name is Talentingas from newspaper.com. Coach, a lot has been said about Tendai Chatara, and today he was on fire. What are your thoughts on his performance, and what exactly have you been saying to him, considering his performances over the past two games?
I think one of the things I've learned over the years is that you have to give people more of a chance, especially those that are your best players, to perform. Everybody can go through a game or two where they don't play the best of their ability, but to then just drop them or axe them just because they've had a bad game doesn't do their confidence any good, and it doesn't send a great message through the team. Tendai Chatara has been a senior bowler in this team for a number of years now, and he's still our best bowler. The fact that he had a couple of bad games, I knew he had a good game or two still in him easy, so it wasn't a difficult decision for me, and it goes with what I've said. We've got to back our players and support our players, and they know that I do that. To get the results from it, and he had a great game tonight.
All right, Tish from Star FM and ZTM Prime. Looking at the first two wins in Group A, it was mainly built on just good batting performances. There were concerns about the bowling. How impressed were you that the wickets were spread throughout the bowling unit today?
Yeah, look, I thought the first two games our batting display chasing was huge. The wickets are good batting wickets. Let's not mess about with that. There was some talk that, especially here in Rory Sports Club, if you win the toss and bowl first, the wickets were different to later. Look, they're good batting wickets throughout the day. There's no real big advantage in winning the toss. What was important for me, though, was to show that we can defend a total. What we showed in the first two games was we could chase a big total. What we showed today was that we could defend a total. And I think for anybody looking on at us now, they'd have to say, well, what's enough? How many runs will we need to get to be able to beat Zimbabwe that they can't chase down? And when that happens, you put yourself into the realms of the fact you might get bowled out too little.
With this winning the point toss earlier today, before the game started, how did you feel? Were you confident that today was the winning?
Yeah, we've had quite a good build-up, Zimbabwe cricket, coming up to this World Cup qualifiers. And throughout that build-up, we made sure that we did everything we thought might happen in this tournament. So we changed our team 4 or 5 people at a time in case you get injuries. We're carrying a couple now. And we batted first and we batted second in games, whether we won the toss or not, deliberately to make sure that we took any worry or concern over the toss out of our game. So it didn't really worry us who won the toss today. We probably would have bowled again because that's what the guys like to do. But actually we weren't worried about having to bat first.
Okay, thank you so much, Jeff. Now that you mentioned about injuries, that was my question. Are we likely to see any changes on Monday on the team that played today?
Yeah, I think we definitely will see some changes. I mean, we've played the same side three games in a row. We probably would have changed the side if we didn't have 3 days rest between Holland and the West Indies, but because we had that amount of rest, we didn't see a need to change. But with only 1 day now between now and our game against America, there'll definitely be some changes, and 1 or 2 are nursing injuries that might take a little longer than a day or 2 anyway. So, yeah, there'll be some changes. We'll be using most of the squad.
And but my question is, first of all, happy belated birthday. But my question is always the cauldron that is Harare Sports Club today. By 11:30, gates have been closed. Just the fact that the energy is back again, what does that do for the teams, and how much of that conversation happens in the dressing room?
Look, it's fantastic, and we know, and we love our fans. You know, we know that the noise that they make, we know that the aura that they bring to us playing at home. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm glad I'm not one of the opposition here, because to have that support behind us is really, I mean, they talk about it being the 12th man in football. For us, it's like the 13th, 14th and 15th man. So it's great to have them here. I'm sure they enjoyed the day. They certainly got their money's worth in terms of cricket and excitement. And I believe there was quite a big number of fans out the back on a big screen as well. So fantastic to see.
Last question, Lawrence.
I know it might be too early to have a definite position or appreciation of Clive's injury, but how bad was it, Clive Madani?
Well, he popped his shoulder, so it's not a dislocation. It just popped out, and the doc popped it back in there once he looked the other way and stopped crying. But so he's protectively using a sling at the moment. But to me, there's still a chance he can take a part in the rest of the tournament. So we won't be looking to replace him as yet. We'll get a little bit more knowledge tomorrow. I think he'll go for a scan, but I think all things being equal, he'll probably miss Monday's game and be available again thereafter.
The head coach of Zimbabwe, thank you very much for your time.
Okay.